Apple TV Plus has sold its original thriller series, Suspicion, to a rival streaming service. This unprecedented decision marks the first time Apple has licensed one of its own productions to a competitor. The move has sparked widespread discussion about the future of Apple TV Plus in the competitive streaming landscape. The sale of Suspicion, starring Uma Thurman, has left many puzzled. Apple TV Plus has been fiercely protective of its original content. The decision raises questions about Apple's long-term streaming strategy. Suspicion, a heart-pounding thriller series, follows the story of 5 seemingly ordinary individuals whose lives are turned upside down when they are accused of kidnapping the son of a prominent American businesswoman, played by Uma Thurman. As the suspects try to clear their names and uncover the truth behind the abduction, they find themselves caught in a web of intrigue, betrayal, and danger. The series, which premiered on Apple TV Plus in February 2022, received mixed reviews from critics, with some praising its tense atmosphere and strong performances, while others found the plot convoluted and predictable. Despite the mixed reception, Suspicion managed to attract a sizable audience, becoming one of Apple TV Plus' most watched shows during its initial run. The decision to sell Suspicion to a rival streaming service is particularly interesting given its star power and initial success. Uma Thurman, known for her iconic roles in films like Pulp Fiction and Kill Bill, is a highly recognizable and bankable star, and her presence in the series undoubtedly contributed to its initial popularity. The fact that Apple was willing to part with a show featuring such a high-profile actress suggests that the company may be prioritizing other factors such as financial considerations or strategic partnerships over maintaining exclusive rights to its content. Apple's foray into the streaming world has been marked by a clear strategy: focus on quality over quantity. Unlike its competitors who boast vast libraries of licensed content, Apple TV Plus has prioritized original programming, investing heavily in high-profile shows featuring A-list talent. This approach has yielded critical acclaim for shows like Ted Lasso and The Morning Show, but it has also resulted in a smaller content library compared to its rivals. Apple's emphasis on original content has been a key differentiator in the crowded streaming market. By offering a curated selection of high-quality shows, Apple has aimed to attract discerning viewers willing to pay a premium for premium content. This strategy has been successful in attracting critical acclaim and awards recognition, but it has also meant that Apple TV Plus has remained a niche service compared to its larger competitors. Furthermore, Apple has been hesitant to license its original content to other platforms, preferring to keep it exclusive to its own streaming service. This strategy has allowed Apple to maintain control over its brand and ensure a consistent viewing experience for its subscribers. However, the sale of Suspicion suggests that Apple may be willing to be more flexible with its content strategy in the future. Licensing shows to other platforms could provide Apple with a new revenue stream and potentially expose its content to a wider audience. Section 4. The plot thickens. Why sell Suspicion? The decision to sell Suspicion has fueled speculation about Apple's motivations and the potential implications for its streaming service. Several factors could be at play, including financial considerations, strategic partnerships, and a shift in content strategy. One possibility is that Apple may be looking to recoup some of its investment in Suspicion. While the show was a moderate success, it may not have performed as well as Apple had hoped, and licensing it to another platform could help offset production costs. Another possibility is that Apple may be using the sale of Suspicion to forge strategic partnerships with other companies. For example, licensing the show to a streaming service in a specific region could help Apple expand its reach in that market. It's also possible that Apple is reassessing its content strategy. The streaming landscape has become increasingly competitive, and Apple may be realizing that it needs to be more flexible in its approach to content acquisition and distribution. Licensing shows to other platforms could allow Apple to focus on developing a smaller slate of high-quality original programming, while still offering its subscribers a diverse range of content. Section 5. Ripples in the stream. Potential impacts on Apple TV Plus and beyond. The sale of Suspicion has the potential to send ripples throughout the streaming industry. For Apple TV Plus, it could signal a willingness to be more flexible with its content strategy, potentially leading to more licensing deals in the future. This could allow Apple to generate additional revenue and reach a wider audience, but it could also dilute the exclusivity of its content library. For competitors, Apple's move could be seen as an opportunity to acquire high-quality content at a potentially lower cost than producing their own original programming. This could lead to a more competitive landscape, with streaming services increasingly looking to acquire content from each other. Furthermore, the sale of suspicion could have implications for the way streaming services approach content ownership and distribution. In an increasingly fragmented media landscape, with consumers subscribing to multiple streaming services, it's possible that we'll see more collaboration and content sharing between platforms. Section 6. The future of streaming is sharing the new frontier. The streaming landscape is constantly evolving, and Apple TV+'s decision to sell Suspicion is a reminder that even the biggest players are willing to adapt their strategies in response to changing market conditions. As the streaming wars intensify, it's likely that we'll continue to see unexpected moves and partnerships as companies jockey for position and strive to capture the attention of viewers. The sale of Suspicion raises intriguing questions about the future of streaming. Will content exclusivity become less important as consumers demand more diverse and affordable options? Will we see more collaboration and content sharing between streaming services? Only time will tell how the streaming landscape will evolve, but one thing is certain: the battle for viewers' attention is far from over, and innovation and adaptation will be key to survival. Apple's unexpected move with Suspicion is just the latest twist in this ongoing saga, and it will be fascinating to see what unfolds next.